What is a baseline in measuring economic impact? Imagine trying to see how much a new shopping mall boosts the local economy. Without knowing what things looked like before construction started, you can't tell if there's been any real change. That initial snapshot of economic conditions is what we call a baseline. It's the starting point that shows the current state of things like employment levels, income, business activity, and spending in a specific area or sector. When organizations or governments plan a project or policy, they gather this data first. For example, if a city wants to build a new highway, they measure how many people are employed, how much money businesses make, and how much residents spend before the project begins. This way, they have a clear picture of the economy before any changes happen. Once the project is finished or underway, they measure the same indicators again. The difference between the initial baseline and the new data shows how much impact the project has had. If employment increases or retail sales grow, they can attribute some of that to the new highway or development. In the context of capitalism, baselines are essential because they help investors and policymakers decide if a project is worth the money. They want to see if new factories, infrastructure, or policies actually create more jobs, raise incomes, or boost economic activity. Without a baseline, it's impossible to prove whether a project made a difference or not. Baseline data also promotes transparency. When companies and governments publish their initial data and follow-up results, it allows everyone to compare and see what works best. This encourages competition and innovation, as successful efforts are copied and less effective ones are improved or stopped. In real-world applications, organizations start with a baseline study by defining what they want to measure, choosing relevant economic indicators, and collecting data before any changes happen. After the project is completed, they gather the same data again. The difference shows the actual economic impact. This process is used in both private businesses, like opening a new factory, and public projects, such as building a new bridge or park. To sum up, a baseline is the foundation for measuring economic impact. It provides the factual starting point needed to determine if a project truly benefits the economy. Without it, claims about economic growth or improvement lack credibility. With a clear baseline, businesses, investors, and governments can make smarter, more transparent decisions that align with market principles.